Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for being with me again today. Um, as you can tell, I'm not in my office. I'm going fishing and with some friends. So, nevertheless, um, I will still post some videos. I have here a very important piece of news. This is from Associated Press from May 27, 2022, and by John Gambrell. And this is the title: Iran seizes two Greek tankers in Persian Gulf as tension rise. Well, as you might know, the Greeks seized one Iranian um, oil tanker that they said that the Iranians said that it had some problems in the Mediterranean Sea, and then the Greeks seized it, called their bosses the Americans, and then the Americans supposedly took the oil from one tanker to another tanker, and they will bring it to United States so we can use it. Now you tell me how fair that is. It says here that Iran paramilitary Revolutionary Guard seized two Greek oil tankers Friday in helicopter-launched raids in Persian Gulf, officials said. The action appeared to be retaliation for Athens' assistance in the U.S. seizure of crude oil from an Iranian-flagged tanker this week in the Mediterranean Sea over violating Washington's crushing sanctions on the Islamic Republic. Well, you tell me if that's okay, and even if it is, I mean, can you just get the tanker and use your oil for your own benefit? The raid marks the first major incident at sea in months as tension remained high between Iran and the West over its tattered nuclear deal with world powers. Um, it says that the Guard issued a statement announcing the seizures accusing the tankers of unspecified violations. Pfft, what a coincidence, right? Well, nevertheless, news agency, a website close to the Iran Supreme National Security Council, just a short time earlier warned that Tehran planned to take punitive action over Greece's assisting the U.S. in seizing oil days earlier from the Iranian-flagged tanker Lana. Now let's see what the Greeks are saying now after they played their part. They said that Greece Foreign Ministry said it made a strong demarche to the Iranian ambassador in Athens over the violent taking over of two Greek-flagged ships in the Persian Gulf. And I'm quoting, "These acts effectively amount to acts of piracy," a ministry statement said. That's exactly what the Iranians said about the Greeks doing to their tanker. Well, we'll see. Um, the ministry called for the immediate release of the vessels and the crews, warning that seizure would have particularly negative consequences in bilateral relations and in Iran's relations with the European Union, of which Greece is a member. Um, now you tell me who initiated this situation, who created this situation, the Iranians or the Greeks? And the answer would be, well, the Iranians, because the Americans placed some sanctions on them, and then the Greeks followed orders. Then you might think, okay, but why is Greece following the Americans, sanctions? And then you would say, well, because they are in, I don't know, NATO, European Union, I don't know, because they're their boss, probably. I don't know. It's just the fact that these guys sees this the Iranians oil tanker. The oil tanker now is on the or the oil is on its way to um, maybe United States, and then we have these guys seizing two tankers from Greece. And yeah, what is Greece going to do? And I always said, if you say something, what will you do about it? If you can't do anything about it, it's just going to remain a talk, pop, 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 nothing else. So you have to be able to uh, retaliate somehow with an action that will hurt the other side. So an Iranian helicopter landed on the Greek-flagged Delta Poseidon in international waters, some 22 nautical miles off the coast of Iran, the ministry said. Well, that's the one. It says here that the Greek official did not identify the nationalities of the other crew aboard the vessels. So the other one was a similar incident had been reported on another Greek flag vessel that was carrying 7 Greek citizens close to the coast of Iran. It says the first incident that armed men that took the crew captive. It said, adding that the 2 Greek nationals were among the crew. So in one there were some Greeks, in the other one it seems like 7 Greeks were on the crew. Um, Both vessels had come from Iraq Basra oil terminal loaded with crude according to tracking data from marinetraffic.com. Uh, then a U.S. defense official speaking on conditions of anonymity to discuss intelligence matters said it appears the 2 ships had come close to but not into Iranian territorial waters Friday. I think that's a coincidence, right? Both of it. I mean, even if those would be really 2 Greek ships come in the territorial waters of Iran, it's a coincidence. And then just exactly 2 days after these guys got their ship seized by Greece, and then um, and then after the hijacking, they drifted into Iranian waters. The ships also had turned off their tracking devices, another red flag, the official said. However, neither had issued a mayday or a call for help. Maybe they wanted. So this is this incident is assessed to be a retaliatory action in line with a history of Iranian forces detaining vessels in a tit-for-tat manner. Maritime intelligence firm Riyadh Global warned. As a result, Greek-flagged vessels operating within the vicinity of Iran in the Persian Gulf and Gulf of Oman are currently assessed to be at a heightened risk of interception, and it is advised to avoid this area until further notice. Yeah, it says here that there are still 17 other Greek ships in the Persian Gulf that could be seized. I don't think they're going to seize more. They 2 is enough. But who am I to say? We got Revolutionary Guard who's going to decide that, and whoever. Well, what do you expect? Tit for tat. There you have it. And they did something, do something. What is Greece going to do? It's going to attack Iran. Or it's going to United States going to attack Iran? Is not the defensive alliance NATO going to attack Iran? I don't think so. And if yes, at least do it now rather than later, because Israel already provided some, how should I put it, damning information on the fact that Iran is already enriching uranium to such a level that it's within weeks that Iran could have a nuclear weapon. You know, that reminds me of Saddam Hussein and clear and present danger and all that. And then that colonel that was killed in Iran by allegedly some guys from a neighboring country or country around in the area. It's another escalation. We'll find out. I don't think that they will attack anybody, but it's going to create some tensions. Thank you for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.